All right, going live.
Okay. So then, so let's try to use Discord as a chat window.
All
Right.
right.
Now I have to find the page I create. Is that the live hangout on air page? Is that the one? Yes. Okay. Whenever you've got the URL, I'm ready for it.
All right, let me get that.
I'm going to go into live audio.
Okay.
Hi, kids. Can you hear me? Oh, no. They can't hear me.
And I'm not getting a live stream. What's going on here? Oh.
Can you guys hear me? Oh, he says he does hear me, but my little green circle isn't going around. Curious. Okay. Things are interesting. Steve's computer is froze up twice.
Okay, I think I've got the embed code here.
Okay, so Steve's gonna give me the embed code.
Oh, chat.
Oh.
How do I do a personal
No, they say
chat?
they can't hear me. Crap. Oh, well, I say can't hear me.
I don't have a, let's see. Message. All right, try this. Did you get that?
Hang on just a sec. Resetting. Okay, they may hear me now. Yes, let me go get that.
How about if I edit the...
I got it. I'm ready. I'm on it. And we are live. Update. Okay. And now let me refresh the page. And this is my first time doing this important job here. Close this. Let's see. Does that look like today's show? What should it look like if it's the right show, Steve?
It should have us live. It looks like it's still got last week. It's still got last week.
Okay. The page that you edit is called Live Hangout on Air, correct?
I have to go log in. Hold on.
Okay. Why was it you thought you needed Safari to do it?
I needed a web browser in order to edit the page.
Oh, I see. Just a web browser. Okay. I am now going to set my voice and video here. I could use Hangout on Air input. There it is. Now can they hear me? Can you hear me now, guys? No, they can't hear me.
Can you let me try it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It looks like I put it in the right place, but maybe I'm just in the wrong thing. So I'm going to work on my audio. It should be there.
I won't let me take over that page. I don't know what's going on, but there. Hold on.
Okay. Let's fix that. All right. I'm going to leave Discord and go back in.
Can you get out of the edit page?
I did.
Oh, it says you're in it. Okay.
I see a big broken icon for the text chat, too. Wow. Things are crashing and burning. Okay. Try this again. No. No. Okay, voice and video. Hangout on Air input should be live. Well, let's try a different microphone. Let's just try my Shure MDI. Okay. And let's do that. Gain control, echo cancellation. Sure.
Okay,
Turn that
we
off.
got it live on the page.
Good.
So we should be live on podfeed.com. I'm going to copy.
I can't get my audio to work in Discord. This was broken. Can you see whether you can do your audio in Discord?
All right.
Just go into the channel.
Voice channel.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, you're working.
Okay. I should be live in the Discord channel. They hear me. Good. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
I cannot get mine to work.
If you're listening in the Discord chat room, the video should be live now.
So is it our faces?
Yes.
Hi. I didn't know we were live.
Well,
is the top of my head cut off?
We've been live on YouTube for quite a while. I just finally got it in your live page, and yeah, your head's cut off a touch.
Okay. How's my clock alignment?
Oh, we got no clock.
Uh-oh.
Now we have
Quick,
clock.
turn on the clock. Oh, it's good. Sandy says video won't load on podfeed.com. Oh, Rick C says it does load.
This has been a disaster. Well, at least the video quality looks better than last week.
Probably because I'm not sending any. Oh, you know what? One of the things I did was I hid the Chrome window. And that seems to have reduced the load.
Yeah, I think that has helped.
See what other apps I've got running. My Mac is still slow like before. Okay, you probably don't need photos running.
Sandy got it to load.
Okay. Don't need photos.
Sausage is on. Yes, it is, Rick.
Oh, yeah. Sausage big time. All right. I only have the apps running. So I don't know what to do about the audio.
Audio in Discord?
Yeah, this happened yesterday, and I fixed it by resetting all my voice settings. I'm going to try it again. So it sets everything back to nominal.
Okay.
But this time that didn't fix it.
You know, the problem is that I don't see you logged into Discord.
Well, I just reset all my settings, so it's resetting.
Oh, it's in process.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. It seems to twirl. Loading machine broke is what it says. Connecting. Well, while that's working, let me arm a channel here and try starting to record. Oh, gosh, it's 8 minutes after. All right, here we go. Hi, this is Allison Sheridan of the NosillaCast podcast, hosted at podfeed.com, and this has just been a lovely week so far. Okay. Discord is not coming back. That's awesome. Hi, this is Al. And of course, now the audio is coming out on my Mac. I think I'm going to have to... Oh, that's right. Never mind. That's Hindenburg doing... Oh, it finally came back. Can you guys hear me? Nope.
So it's funny. I do see you.
And now I hear you twice. So I am now hearing you.
I see you, but you're not turning green when you talk. So Discord is not getting... Is there a way maybe to set your mic in Discord? Maybe it's not seeing the right mic.
Yes, there is. And that is what I have been doing.
Preferences, voice and audio, input device. Yes. You've been going through all that?
Yes. And I've been... deafen you. Nope, can't do that. Talk again.
Testing. This is Steve on the NosillaCast.
Yes, I'm hearing you twice now in Discord. So let me go over. Tell people what I'm saying. Actually, no, don't. I'll hear it twice. So the output device should be my Shure MVI, which I shouldn't be able to hear you through, and I can. So this is awesome.
Well,
All right, we will
can we
try it
just
one
tell
more
people
time.
to listen to you on the video rather than Discord?
Yeah. The problem is I've got to quit Discord because I can hear you twice.
Well, I
And
could
I
get off
can't get.
Discord too. I mean, if you can't talk on it, maybe I shouldn't either, and we just both not talk in
Yeah.
Discord.
Yeah. All right. I'm leaving that because I don't want to hear you. I mean, I could leave. So you
Um,
could talk in there now if you wanted to.
okay.
But
I guess if you want me
it's
to
up to
say
you.
something to the Discord group, you could.
Well, for
I could pass it on.
Kevin's perspective, this is going to be the perfect show. If he just uses Discord to listen, then he won't have to listen to me at
He
all.
can't hear you; he can just hear me. Kevin will
Exactly.
love that.
This is awesome. Okay, we are going to have to get the show started no matter what,
Yeah, I
because
think it's time.
this is just perfect for our week, hasn't it been, Steve?
Very representative. Do you have a blog post about that?
You know, I should have written a blog post about that. Okay, well, I am going to start the show.
Good.
I'm hoping you can. Let me make sure you can hear playback. Can you hear that, Steve?
Yep.
Okay, good. Alrighty, I'm going to mute Steve, and that one thing is working. Okay, let's see. All right, here we go. Hi, this is Allison Sheridan of the NosillaCast podcast, hosted at podfeet.com, a technology geek podcast with an ever so slight Apple bias. Today is Sunday, July 15th, 2018, and this is show number 688. Well, next week is MacStock Expo, so Steve and I will be traveling to Chicago for the weekend. That means no live show on Sunday, and the podcast will not come out until Tuesday. Hope you guys can survive till then. I do expect to learn a lot at MacStock, and so to be able to offer what I learned back to you on the show next week. Week after next? I guess week after next. Anyway, if you haven't signed up to go to MacStock yet, and if there's any way you could make it, I would love to see you there. Just go to MacStock2018.com. That's the fastest way. And use coupon code PODFEET, and it'll give you some money off. I forget exactly what the number was, but it's something really big, like $70 or something like that. So it's totally worth using the coupon. But if you can't make it in person, I have good news. Mike Potter, the amazing show producer, has decided to create a digital ticket for the show that will allow you to see some stuff after the show. Let me quote from Mike's newsletter about it. He wrote, "This new ticket is called the MacStock Digital Pass, and with it, you'll gain access to video recordings of the keynote, all morning sessions, and all main stage deeper dive sessions just a few short weeks after MacStock ends. Plus maybe some exclusive bonuses we sprinkle in here and there. And you can watch it all from the comfort of your, well, wherever your Mac or iPad takes you. Like I said, it's not quite the same as being there, and being at MacStock is pretty awesome, but it's the next best thing to seeing all of this year's wonderful speakers in person. If you'd like to learn more about MacStock 2018's Digital Pass, check it out at the link in the show notes." Well, this week's Chit Chat Across the Pond was another installment of Programming by Stealth, in which Bart Busschots explained bootstrap breakpoints. That's a lot of B's, a lot of alliteration there. Well, you know how on modern websites, when you look at a web page on a phone versus a tablet versus a computer, if it's well done, it'll make the best use of the available screen space? Well, an easy way to do that is with Bootstrap using breakpoints. Breakpoints allow the designer of a web page to define how a web page reacts depending on the size of the viewer's screen. Through some very simple Bootstrap classes, we can allow a semantic tag to be in the correct order for screen readers and search engines, and yet have the layout be visually appropriate across all screen sizes. You can listen to this episode in the Programming by Stealth feed or the full Chit Chat Across the Pond feed, dealer's choice. Just fire up your podcatching app and go for it. If you want to listen sitting at your desk with Bart's amazing tutorials open as well, of course, there's a link in the show notes to the audio and his tutorial.
Probably time for a save.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, I think.
Today we might want to do that a little bit more often than usual.
So,
and I think I'm going to do.
Go ahead.
What's that?
A couple folks said they will be there, which I think we knew this. Rick and John.
So exciting!
That
And
will be
TJ.
fun. And TJ, of course. Yeah. Although
And Brett.
Is TJ here? TJ,
He
are you here?
was.
All right. I missed him.
Oh, I didn't do roll call. All right,
Yeah,
Steve and
time to
Kevin
do
and Brett and John and Rose and Rick and Sandy and Terry and TJ and Alistair. Hi, everybody.
Alistair.
All right. Yeah, he said he was only going to be able to be here for a little bit.
All right.
Okay. So this story will help explain why Steve and I keep saying it's been that kind of week.
What a week.
So let me see. I want to go with. Hang on. I need this. Put in a chapter marker, don't you think?
Yes. Please put in a chapter mark.
And save after that.
Yeah.
All right.
Why are you demolishing your house? Well, I think Allison might get into that.
Actually,
It's actually
I
not
don't
the
really
whole
explain
house.
why. Okay. Ooh, Rick C wants to pick your brain about drones. Not next weekend. There won't be a live show next weekend.
I'd love to. Yeah.
But he will always talk about you about that.
And we might do some interviews. Right? Some sort of interview.
Yes, he just said he wants to talk to you about drones.
Yes.
Okay.
But
Immediately,
other people want to do live show. Anyway.
Oh, they can have a live show.
You mean
Okay.
a Discord chat?
Yeah, Discord chat. Okay,
All right.
bye. This week has been what you might just call a wee bit stressful. I know you're thinking, she's retired. How hard could that be? Well, doing the NosillaCast hasn't really been bad, especially since it's a security bits week. I don't have to do nearly as much work because programming by stealth was super fun and Bart does all the heavy lifting on that. So doing the show, that wasn't what was stressful. I'm working on a video for Screencasts Online about Vectornator Pro, that cool free vector design program for iPad I told you about back in May. It's a pretty awesome app, and I haven't had much trouble with it. It's not without its challenges, but I've worked on harder apps. Plus, it's way easier to record iOS apps than it is Mac apps because the windows don't move around on you. So that wasn't that stressful either. I do use ScreenFlow to record the screen, and it's got a bug in it where it doesn't always record the iOS screen. So you do a big, long recording, and you look back, and all it got was your audio. That is a huge pain. But that wasn't really what stressed me out. Later in the week, let's see, on Friday, I was on Tom Merritt's Daily Tech News Show with Sarah Lane, where we talked about color X-rays, Netflix beats HBO, DIY self-driving cars, Microsoft asked for government regulation, the Mueller indictments, and a side of why tablets are totally computers now. And I had to learn about all of that before the recording with Tom. Now, that wasn't what stressed me out either. It's possible, and I'm just spitballing here, but I think a bigger factor was the fact that we had 2 of our 3 bathrooms torn out this week, along with our laundry room and the full entryway of our house. I mean, down to the studs, just torn up like you can't believe. So here's a little bit of an issue. You see, Don won't let me even have the windows open when I record for him because you can hear birds chirping in the background. The jackhammer chipping out tile just might have been a little bit more than he would have allowed. I made a little audio recording for you so you can hear what it sounded like in my house when I was trying to record a video for Don. All right. Drop you in right there. Oh, good picture choice, Steve. Actually, that's before it got too bad. All right, let's see if I hear what it sounded like in my house when I was trying to record a video for Don. So that was nice. All right, here we go. So that was nice, right? Would you like to hear that in the background of a video? Well, my solution was I worked on writing the podcast up during the day, and then I recorded for Don at night while the jackhammers were laid down for the night. But you know what? I was still maintaining okay. I was all right walking on plastic-covered carpet, climbing through plastic walls that reminded me of the set of Dexter. But then Chuck Joyner interviewed me for Mac Voices in his Road to Macstock series. In that, I started telling him that I was having a ton of trouble with my presentation for Macstock. My plan was to present about all the cool keystrokes I use when editing text. It's kind of a dry topic, but I love how productive this makes me, and the subject of the entire conference is productivity, so I figured I could make it work. But I ran into a really big problem. So picture a 300-person auditorium and trying to see my little tiny cursor moving around in text on the big screen. Now, I know a lot of accessibility tricks, like you can make the cursor huge, you can make the font huge, but there is one thing you can't make bigger, and that's the I-beam blinking cursor that I'm moving around in text. You have to be able to see that. And by the way, yes, I did try all of the different ways to zoom in, but the point of my talk was the keystrokes I was using. And I was using mouse Bose from Boinks to show them across the bottom of the screen. So if you zoom in to show that blinking I-beam cursor, you don't see the bottom of the screen anymore, so you can't see the keystrokes. And the other problem is, let's see, what else did I try? I tried a whole bunch of different things. Oh, if you zoom in, that's the other problem. If you've got the little, if you got it in a window so that you keep seeing the keystrokes down at the bottom, the window is flying back and forth across the screen, all the way to the left, all the way to the right, because some of the keystrokes are how to get to the end of a line. So it was like completely irpy making, and I was really distressed about that, how I was going to make it work. So here I am just a little more than a week out before the show, and I'm struggling with how I'm even going to make this work. So as I was explaining these challenges I'd been running into to Chuck, he asked me about my process to plan a talk like this. I started talking about how I use mind maps to plan. He said, why don't you talk about mind mapping instead? He said, your eyes lit up when you talk about it, way more than they did when you were talking about text keystrokes. And I thought, wow, he's right. I love talking about mind maps, and that's absolutely a productivity tool. So remember, the point of my story is that my week has been really, really hectic. That means I decided a week and a half before Macstock to change the topic of my presentation. But guess what? That wasn't even stressful to me because I love this new topic. I've been working on it using iThoughts, and I found I've been learning all kinds of amazing things iThoughts can do. In fact, it can make little animations. So I'm making little video animations with iThoughts to teach how to use mind maps. So it's really, really cool. So you got to be asking by now, why were you so stressed? Well, in the middle of recording security bits with Bart on Friday, he told me that my voice was starting to break up, my internet with him. I started a ping session to www.apple.com, which is what Dave Hamilton always does with John F. Braun when things go wonky. The idea is to see if there's any packet loss and whose side it's on. Well, it was on my side. About 40% of my packets were dropping. Oddly, I could hear Bart just fine, but it was a mystery to him what I was saying 40% of the time. He was a trooper and kept going, and I tried not to talk too much. We muddled through, and I think the audio is going to work. But then later that night, Steve and I were watching a movie from iTunes on the Apple TV, and we paused it so I could go make popcorn. When we tried to start it up again, it said I couldn't connect to iTunes because our internet was down, and it stayed down into the next day. That was the absolute last straw. Couple podcasts, construction, a video project, starting a presentation from scratch a week before the talk, being on DTNS. I can juggle all that. But do not take my internet away. I got to tell you, I felt like I'd lost a limb when that happened. I just lost my ever-loving mind. So, now we're doing the live show, even as I speak here, and my audio does not work in Discord anymore. It didn't work the other day, and then I got it fixed, and it's broken again, and I don't know why. I can't get that fixed. Steve's Mac is what runs the live video part of the show, and his Mac started locking up. He had to reboot it 2 times, and so far, knock on wood, everything seems to be working, but I'm saving a lot. Let's just put it that way. Anyway, it's been a really fun week around here. Save.
So a couple comments.
Yep.
First of all, Terry was asking, why don't you just change the screen resolution? So
I did.
Yeah. Did you describe what I forget if you got into the blog post why that didn't work for you.
Well, here's what it looks like.
I'm going to go to your screen, full screen.
No, I got it. So it doesn't matter how big it is. I did go down to how low did I go? I don't want to change my screen
640, I
resolution right
thought.
now.
I thought you went to
Yeah, I'm
640.
not sure I went that sarcastically far, but I went down really, really, really low, and you still couldn't.
It was a
You still
cursor issue, wasn't
couldn't.
it?
It didn't work.
So
It just didn't work.
wasn't that the cursor was tall enough, but the width of it never got any bigger.
Right.
And you have to,
Right.
for your presentation, you have to see the cursor in order for it to make sense.
Yeah. It's technically it's the I-beam.
Oh, the
So
IB,
like
right?
the pointer
Pointer,
type
right?
cursor that shows you can make that as big as you want. You go in
Yeah.
accessibility settings, and
The
it's
placer for
huge.
text entry.
Right. It's called the I-beam, the blinking I-beam,
Yep.
according to Apple. I didn't explain this part, but I asked in there's a Screencast Online Slack group, and I asked, did anybody have a solution to this? And one of the guys, I can't remember his name, he's the developer for Don. He did something interesting. He, let's see, TextEdit was put out in open source, and so he found an old version of TextEdit and was able to modify the I-beam inside TextEdit for me and make it big and thick. And it's like, okay, but that would only be in TextEdit. And the point of what I was trying to show was you could use these keystrokes all over the place in any app, anywhere you were. And so I could have used it just there, but not in the Finder, not anywhere else. So it was just the topic wasn't a blow your dress up topic on its best day. So yeah.
So Sandy also had an insightful comment. She says, "I'm not sure I have a mind to map. Where might I find it?"
Uh-oh. Uh
A mind is a terrible thing to waste.
oh,
What happened?
I just opened I opened what I thought was this week's show notes, and they were really short. I
There's
opened
the
chit chat.
I-beam.
I'm like, it's only this
TJ.
big. What's that?
TJ gave us a little I-beam.
There you
Have
go.
you chapter marked and saved?
I have saved. I have not chapter marked because I was bringing up the next one, but good reminder.
That was Kevin.
All right. Okay. Maybe Steve needs a new iMac, Kevin? What do you think?
Right.
Okay. That's weird. Okay. Copy. Paste. There you go. If somebody has a solution to that, I would really like to know the answer.
Death to Mipples.
Death to Mipples. And so it begins. TJ might not know that
He probably
story.
doesn't. But I don't think we have time right
We can
now.
tell him that over
Maybe.
over lunch or
when
something.
we see him at Macstock, yeah.
There you go. All right, here we go. Muting Steve. Remember last week when I told the story of how I wanted to run Mojave in a virtual machine, and I did everything I could to ignore Stephen Getz's advice that I needed to turn the installer into an ISO before it would work. And then I had to begrudgingly admit that he was right? Well, guess what? You do not have to turn the installer into an ISO if you use Parallels Desktop 13. Now, this is possible this works in VMware Fusion, but in Parallels Desktop 13, it does work another way. I had posted a question in the forums before finishing last week's blog post, but the answer came in after I did the show. The respondent wrote, "Hi, if you're running Parallels Desktop 13, then just click File, New, Install Windows or other OS, choose Manually, and then drag and drop the install mojave.app into the window." Well, it turned out I didn't even have to go that far. I opened Parallels Desktop, selected the manual option to choose an OS to install, and right on screen, I was able to directly choose Install macOS Mojave Beta.app that had been downloaded directly from Apple. Now, while Steven's solution would technically work, there was a far easier way. This is one of the reasons you might want to consider paying for a polished package like Parallels Desktop rather than the open source OpenBox from Oracle. Rather than the open source OpenBox from Oracle. I did what I normally do in doing videos. I decided to edit as I went.
That's rare for you.
Yeah, that's the way I do it, and I just repeat it and I give a good gap here. Rather than and if you pay attention to what you just said, X. There we go. Like Parallels Desktop, rather than the open source. Whoop, I did it 3 times. Desktop, rather than the open source OpenBox from Oracle. There. The end of my thing was just not, it wasn't clean. All right, that was short, but I get to say Stephen isn't as smart as he thinks he is. A fair amount of crackling from my mic. Anybody else hearing that?
I don't.
Good. Okay, this one's fun. Yeah. Oh, did I put the video in the show notes of this Bellis 3D thing?
Let me check.
Because that would be fun for them to watch.
Let's see. Did you put the video? I think you did. Oh, you did the setup.
Oh, okay. Well, you do get to see me in it, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, don't do that. Nope. There we go. And we got some nice planes going over. Okay. I'm going to wait until that plane goes over. I'm getting a lot of hiss. What are we saving Podfeet from?
Oh, you did put the video in. You showed the capture process, then the resulting video.
Show it to them. They'd love it. Okay. Muting Steve. The term uncanny valley is thrown about more and more these days. According to Wikipedia, it's defined as follows. The uncanny valley is a hypothesized relationship between the degree of an object's resemblance to a human being and the emotional response to such an object. The concept of the uncanny valley suggests humanoid objects which appear almost, but not exactly like real human beings, elicit uncanny or strangely familiar feelings of eeriness and revulsion in observers. Well, now you can create that feeling of eeriness and revulsion with a free app for your iPhone X. You may remember a video Steve posted from CES this year of the Bellis 3D Face Camera Pro. This little camera connects to an Android phone or a Windows PC to create a 3-dimensional scan of your face. Steve included a scan of my face that definitely had the eerie revulsion effect on observers. Now, the same fine folks at Bellis 3D have come out with Bellis 3D Face app for iPhone X that uses the front-facing cameras to allow you too to create disturbing 3D images and scans of you and your friends. When you open Bellis 3D Face app on your iPhone X, you'll see an outline of a head and shoulders in red, and above that it says place your face in the oval. When your face is properly aligned, a pink record button will light up below your image. When you tap the record button, you'll be given written and verbal instructions to look at the arrow at the top of the screen. Then it will tell you to turn left, turn back to the center, turn to the right, and back to center. At that point, it will announce capture complete. In exactly 8 seconds, you will be rewarded with a very creepy 3D image of your face. Seriously, a 3D scan of your face in color in 8 seconds. We live in amazing times. Well, across the bottom of the screen, you have several fun buttons. One says motion, and when tapped, if you move your phone around, the face will spin around too. There's a reset button so you can get your head back on straight. Next, there's a light button, which puts an icon of a light bulb on screen. Dragging the light bulb around changes the light source, illuminating your face. I deliberately stood in front of an open window with nice, soft, diffuse lighting on my face for my face scan, but by changing the light source to be from below, I was able to make my face scan ghoulish and even more unattractive. I took one for the team. Next is a color button that actually removes the color entirely. With the color gone, you look just like a Roman or Greek sculpture. Finally, there's an export button. There are 2 options. The first one exports a short video to your camera roll of your face turning left and right. The video is watermarked with Bellis 3D, but hey, that's not a big price to pay for a free, creepy app, right? They should get credit for this. The second option for export is to buy the premium features. With Bellis 3D Premium, you can actually download the 3D model. You can get it as a zip, OBJ, a GLB or STL file. These different formats for 3D models can be opened in some cases by free viewer tools. I found a webpage entitled 2018's Best Free STL File Viewers, the Top 20. And on the Mac, there's also Clara 3D. Actually, it's Clara 3D Free. But if you really want to play with your model of your head, you might want to check out the free Google SketchUp, as it will import STL files and let you build around them. I'm not sure if you can actually manipulate the model that you embed. I haven't actually played with it. You can buy unlimited premium exports from Bellas 3D for $8 US for 30 days, or a full year of Uncanny Valley exports for $25. All right, back to the non-premium export option. When I first started testing Bellas 3D and I asked it to export my camera roll, it asked for permission to record my screen. It then recorded my face, rotating to the left, right, and back to center, and saved it in my camera roll. However, a week later, as I started writing this up, tapping on the export to camera roll option popped up an error that read, "Exporting is now not available." I reached out to them and they said, that doesn't sound right. They say it should be available. So I'm not really sure what's going wrong for me. What the heck? Oh. Save.
Good time to save.
Yeah. Not sure what happened there. I'm looking at the video embed instead of the video. Do you see the video on the page towards the bottom, Steve?
Yes. You mean in your website?
Yeah, right above.
Yeah.
It's not a huge deal breaker, though.
Well, at the very bottom of the post, the blog post, right? I don't see the words you're talking about, but
it's 4 paragraphs above the bottom.
And it's a video?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the top of the video, yeah. The bottom is almost to the bottom.
Oh, it's the way it's wrapped or something
yeah.
then. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that video
Give me a
plays.
chance. Okay, good. This isn't a huge deal breaker even if it doesn't work for you, though, because we can record our screens with the latest version of iOS. In fact, this would let you create a much more interesting video. If you haven't recorded your iOS screen before, it's pretty easy, but there's an unusual step to get started. Open up Settings, Control Center, and select Customize Controls. Look for the screen recording control and drag it up into the Include section. Hit the plus button works too. Now get out of Settings and swipe down from the top right of your iOS 10 screen to reveal Control Center. It's not iOS 10 screen. Why did you say that? Now get out of You got an iPhone 10, you got to play with this. It's the coolest thing ever. Now get out of Settings and swipe down from the top right, because you're on an iPhone 10. And on the top right of your screen, you can reveal Control Center. You should see a record screen icon, a white solid circle inside of a white hollow circle. I said that you can only do this on an iPhone 10, but it's Bellas 3D that can only be on an iPhone 10. This does work setting up recording your screen for any iPhone. Anyway, once you've got that set up and you've got it set in Control Center, you tap once to start recording or 3D touch it, and it'll reveal an option to turn on your microphone while recording. So it could be really fun to record your voice saying something creepy while you move your head around in Bellas 3D. I did that very thing, and I sent it over to Leo Laporte and Megan Maroney for iOS Today, so I'm hoping to get a little video action of how creepy this is on their show. I hope you find Bellas 3D Face App as entertaining as I do. I scanned a bunch of my family members, and they were totally creeped out by their own images, too. Save.
So Kevin asked, did you say at some point iOS 10?
Yes, and I fixed it. I called it iOS 10. I was trying to say iPhone 10, and I said iOS 10.
Yeah.
Good call, Kevin. Thank you. But I did hear that particular screw up. All right, what's next? A lot of planes going over. Chapter markers, huh? All right. Here we go. What is TJ
All right, TJ.
doing?
We know you like
What's he doing?
animations, but they are a little distracting.
Oh, that's weird. Interesting. That I'm not seeing any animation.
It may take time to load for you.
I just see a green circle with some pieces out of it.
That's not moving.
Lucky for me.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Steve. I wonder if you can hide them.
Well, You can delete them.
You personally. No, I mean, like, just, no, I know you can, you have all power, Steve, and can stop his fun. Once in a while is fun. Too much of a good thing, right? All right. This is very exciting. Okay. Bye. You know I'm a huge fan of Affinity Photo, the Photoshop replacement for the Mac and Windows and iOS. In December of 2016, Alistair Jenks came on Chit Chat Across the Pond to tell us about Affinity Designer for the Mac, which is their vector design program for the Mac and Windows. Think Adobe Illustrator, except much less expensive and no subscription. Now, I haven't talked about this too much because I'm not good enough at doing vector design to teach anyone else about Affinity Designer. The other thing that was holding me back was that it wasn't available for the iPad, which is the most natural place to draw, especially with Apple Pencil. My excuses are starting to dry up because this week the fine folks at Serif, who make the Affinity products, came out with Affinity Designer for iPad. The list price for Affinity Designer for iPad is $20, but it's 30% off at the launch, so it's only, what is that, 14? This is an amazing steal for such a phenomenally capable program. If you have any doubts about how capable it is, I put screenshots in the show notes of one of the sample drawings, and I expanded one of the layers. I opened it up so you'd believe me. I mean, people can make amazing things with this software. Now, I don't take back my recommendation for Vectornator Pro for free for iPad. It's really quite good. If you need to draw a logo from time to time or just want to learn what all the fuss is about with vector graphics, there is no penalty to trying Vectornator Pro. I do have to say, it added just a wee bit more stress to my life that my video about Vectornator Pro for Don starts with the words, Affinity Designer isn't available for the iPad. So I am going to have to go back and edit that out. The good news is it didn't come out next week after I shipped the video to Don. Anyway, so I do still recommend Vectornator Pro because it's fun to be able to doodle around. You can pick it up very quickly. It's extremely simple. But if you're serious about graphic design or want a tool that has a ton of amazing video tutorials to teach you how to become better at it, and it's only $14, that isn't a big impact on your wallet, I really encourage you to give Affinity Designer for iPad a try. You may also have heard this week that Adobe Photoshop is coming to iPad. Now, while that does sound really exciting, it is only a rumor at this point, albeit from Mark Gurman at Bloomberg, who is a pretty reliable source. But the other reason to stay calm and not get too excited is that the announcement is expected in October with the app, and I quote, slated to hit the market in 2019. No more detail of when on that, so let's not hold our breath. Affinity Photo for iPad, Affinity Designer for iPad is amazing. And let's see, in the meantime, you can stay productive with Affinity Photo. And I just noticed that the Mac and Windows version is 30% off right now too, so it's only $35 for Affinity Photo. And since we're talking futures, Serif, the makers of the Affinity products, they've announced that their Affinity Publisher product will be coming out this October. So we have even more fun to look forward to in creating artwork on the iPad. That might be it for my content.
Brett,
yes, sir.
Brett points out Gurman also said Apple, there's a rumor, well, he said that Apple was going to acquire 1Password.
Yeah, and that has been denied.
Yeah,
that's been completely
at least by
denied.
The 1Password people.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean it wouldn't happen in the future. Maybe they have to say not currently being purchased.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, muting Steve. I would like to give a big shout out to our German listeners, especially so because they have been so good at using the Podfeet Amazon affiliate links to buy stuff. They go to podfeet.com/funwithflags, and then they can click on the German flag to go to the Amazon affiliate links. I know it takes an extra effort for everybody in the US to go to podfeet.com/Amazon when you want to search on Amazon, but it really does help pay the costs of creating the show. Vielen Dank. I just spoke German. How about that? Everybody's excited? That's it?
Terribly.
I should give... I practiced that.
What did you say
Vielen
again?
Danke.
Could you say it again?
Vielen Danke.
Feeling donka.
Vielen Danke. It's not spelled vielen, but it's pronounced vielen.
Where's our good friend, CEO of Boinks?
Oh, Boinks.
How come
He's Austrian. No, he's German,
German,
but he lives in Austria now. All right. Let's
there
see.
it is, Terry. Vielen Danke.
Yeah, but it's pronounced vielen Danke.
With an F.
Am I right, Terry? I can give you a link to listen to a woman saying it. Because I found a website called German Lessons with Jenny. Go to 51 seconds into this link. Man. There you go. And she says, Vielen Danke. What's that?
51 seconds, so I got to listen to that?
51 seconds in. No, I'm telling you, you don't have to listen.
The V is always a bit tricky. Does it change, or is it always an F? Probably changes depending on what follows or precedes it.
Is my video any better this week?
Yes, much better. The upload speeds are a lot better. I've been noticing Mimo.
I wonder whether our internet was starting to fail, because it failed twice this week.
Yeah, I think it was. We're getting a lot of packet dropouts, and everything was just horked up.
Horked. Technical.
We're getting about 3 megabits per second upload for the video, which is pretty good for.
I just got rid of you because it's time for fun with screen share.
All right.
So this is watching me do the 2-up. I should have that as a layer too that I can see, because I can't see what you're seeing. Tools, split stereo. So the upper one is my recording. Has anybody even noticed that the oh good. Frank! When did Frank sneak in? We get to see Frank this week too.
Yeah, he snuck in just a couple minutes ago.
No
hall
a bit
pass.
between a V, a W, and an F. Well,
so should we go full frame on your screen?
Sure. Oh, I can do it. Let me do it.
Oh, you do it. There you go.
There, did I do it?
Yeah, I like that clock in your screen there. Let me turn that off.
Okay. I have to figure out, wait, where? So I'm looking for something that looks like that. It does not look like. Where did Bart start?
I think by now you'd be able to recognize his audio.
Yes. Oh God, I'm gonna be coughing and spluttering.
You gotta leave that in.
So we didn't start. Oh, there it is. Okay. So it's these two. I gotta line that up with right there. Let me zoom in.
You did a double ender?
Right. Yep, we do. Have you guys noticed that the sound is better?
Yeah, it's been sounding good.
Let's
You mean
listen.
you're talking about your recordings with Bart?
Yeah, Bart's side should start to sound better because we're doing double enders now. Let's listen here. Well, it's that time of the week again. It's time. Dang, I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yup. Okay, so now with those two lined up, I can delete this one of Bart, because that's Bart, I think, and this one of me, because that's his. And now I should probably cut off Bart coughing.
No, leave it.
You'd probably appreciate that.
He would appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, and now I need to I need to get some security bits music. So remember, Bart can't hear me for most of this part of the episode, which was real fun for him.
Because of your
he really
Discord
enjoyed that.
audio problems?
Not because of audio problems, because of internet problems.
Oh.
See if that lines up.
Oh, what do you do? What are you using to record? Skype?
What are you talking about? Well, yeah,
Not
we
to
ended up
record.
using Skype because we couldn't use Discord because, excuse me,
Hi, Tesla.
I should probably save. Oh, don't let me forget to put the chapter marker in, but I'm not quite ready. Vielen Danke. Okay, good. So I got that. Put that chapter marker in. Uh-oh, I'm supposed to stand. I didn't even work out today, not even once. It's appalling.
We lost the Discord. How did that happen?
What? Oh, Sandy can't see Tesla. Tesla, come here. Let's see. Here you go, Tesla. Say hi to Sandy. Whoop, there she is.
She needs more lighting.
Actually, is my video even showing?
It is now. But
it is now.
I
Okay.
lost,
No, she's okay. We are just anarchy here. One of us should be paying attention.
Yeah.
And it isn't me. Security bits. Grab the chapter, the link. All right. Let's see how that sounds.
Maybe it's Allison's
Danka.
screen.
Well, it's that time of the week again. It's time for
Nailed it.
Security Bits with... Nailed it. Exactly what I was going to say. All right. Let's see how we did the ending. As always, you being here, especially under this week's conditions.
Hey, I actually heard that. You're welcome.
So I think that must have been after Stay Patched and Stay Secure. So
Yeah.
I don't even know if he said it. Let's see. He probably said it here. Oh, this is rough.
Yes, if you're not paying for it, you are the product. Unless it's a charity, in which case, yay. So Wikipedia, I'm not paying for. Well, actually, I am paying for it, ironically, but that's because I choose to, not because I have to.
Right.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, well, my voice is breaking up. I've run out of...
Okay. I'm going to cut that. God knows how much I should have cut out, but...
Because I choose to, not because I have to. Okay, well, my voice is breaking up. I've run out of content, and this intermittent falling in and out is making me quite cranky at this stage. So I suggest I tell the good listeners that they should stay patched and stay secure.
All right. Well, I can hear me saying goodbye, and Bart said stay patched and stay secure, so I'm going to second that, and I'm going to call it. Thank you so much, Bart. I appreciate, as always, you being here, especially under this week's conditions.
Hey, I actually heard that. You're welcome.
Oh, that's good. All right. And I'm going to close it out here. Well, I do appreciate Bart sticking through that. I can't imagine what it was like on his end. Luckily, I didn't have to listen to it. But that's going to wind us up for this week. Do not forget to send in your dumb questions, comments, and suggestions by emailing me at allison@podfeet.com. If you wanted to send in some reviews for next week, that would not break my heart because I am going to be out of town and I do still have that video due to done. But I should probably, hopefully, be able to get enough content out of the show. You can also follow me on Twitter at Podfeet. Remember, everything good starts with podfeet.com. Want to become a patron of Podfeet, of the Podfeet podcast? Go to podfeet.com/Patreon. Want to join our Facebook group? Podfeet.com/Facebook. Want to join our Google Plus group? Podfeet.com/Google Plus. If you want to join our Discord chat, that's at podfeet.com/chat. Want to go to those Amazon affiliate links we talked about? How about podfeet.com/Amazon? And if you want to join in the fun of the live show, not next weekend, but after that, head on over to podfeet.com/live on Sunday nights at 5 p.m. Pacific time and join the friendly and enthusiastic NosillaCastaways. Thanks for listening and stay subscribed. Oh, this has been a week. I'm just saying. I'm leaving it in.
Yeah.
Because nobody ever listens to the end. Whoever did listen to the end wins.
Yeah, a little Easter egg.
Oh, good grief.
So Rose commented, hope the fur babies aren't too stressed out. Did you mention the cats?
No, that has been interesting. The cats, actually, that would have been a good thing to add to the stress. The cats are living in our bedroom now, which is real fun because cats come with cat litter. So I like that a lot. We did move it.
They tend to
we did
wrestle
move it
with
into the
each other
bathroom
while we're sleeping.
Supposedly sleeping. Yeah, so I haven't
trying to
gotten a full night's sleep since this renovation started. Oh, and when they start on our bathroom, we have to move out of the room I'm doing, the studio, right? Because the studio is actually our bedroom. This half is the studio and the other half is the bedroom. So we have to move out of here. So it's going to be awful. I can't wait. It's going to be great. Week, I'm just saying. All right. Well, against all odds.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a great
Nessa.
hat.
Oh my gosh,
Is that real?
John.
Is that real?
Yeah, is that real? Don't tease us. Save 5 feet before the sausage grinder gets you. Why aren't you renovating during the podcast?
Oh, yeah, we
well,
should
you
be.
know what? On Tuesday, it might be.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what I should do. I should purposely record the show during it with just banging, bang, bang. All right, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chapter marks. Does that sound about right, Steve?
Let me check. Do you chapter mark chat?
No.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be security bits. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. All right, sounds good. Well, your Mac managed to stay up, Steve.
Yeah, I lost Discord though. I mean, I've got Discord, but I can't display it for some reason. You see that big red?
Oh, really?
Red square.
Oh, the 3-up isn't there?
Well, 2 of the 3-up is there.
So if you guys don't mind holding on for 4, I know we've got 4 minutes left before you let out of class. I am going to quit Discord. Oh, isn't there a web-based Discord?
Yes.
Can you do
I
audio
think.
from the web-based Discord, though?
I don't know.
And I forget it. Discord is at discordapp.com, right? Because I'm going to download and reinstall. Because this is really driving me nuts. Second inspection, the NASA logo is so weird, but that shows how we believe everything. Wait a minute. Technology podcast, ever so slight construction crew bias. I didn't see whether, oh, he combined 2 photos. You were such a tease. We'd probably make one though, right? Would that be against regulations? Are you worried you'd get caught, Steve?
Well, I let's just say we couldn't do it in John's presence.
Oh, let's see. So I'm gonna quit Discord. So don't leave.
All right.
Wait
I'm
for
here.
me.
Well,
Be right back.
But your video will still be there.
Yes.
You'll still be.
And
on the
I'm gonna uninstall Discord. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if I'll still have all my
wits about you.
No, all my chat rooms and stuff. But I can't live without my Discord. Okay,
I might quit as well and restart because for some reason it's not coming up.
I wonder if something went wrong with Discord.
I'm gonna quit that. Bring her up again.
That's interesting. Discord is taking forever to get into app delete. All right, let me.
I need healing. Ooh. Oh, that was just one of their little cute sayings. Wobbling to 2. Oh, it is having trouble.
Really?
Interesting. I can't bring it up again. Wow. So everyone else, I think if you just stay in it may be fine, but Discord has got some issues.
I can't even delete it, Steve, with app delete. Well, that could be an app delete problem, but let me move app delete or Discord to the trash.
It's not coming up. Anyone else having trouble with Discord? Well, we can't
go to
see the chat room.
discordapp.com and download a new version. Yeah, the chat room can't tell us.
Yeah.
We can't see you. Hold on. Don't say anything interesting until we get back.
So we can't see the chat. Oh, by the way, the chat room is not showing up in podfeet.com/live. I think when I updated the video. Oh, it just came up.
No, but I told you that. So
I think when you updated the link, you might have interfered
no,
with the chat.
No, I can't anymore. Remember, it's that Google Hangout on Error page?
It's a different page. It's just the one link page now.
That's the one link page is where I went. I did not go to the big page. Absolutely did not. So I can't have done that. I wonder whether Discord's having problems.
Well, it's up again for me. But for some reason, the Mimo
I'm
Live is
reopening
not
it
being
now.
able to show it. Interesting.
What a mess. Okay, I'm opening Discord app now. Wait for me. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Rose will wait for me if nobody else does. I know she will. Whoa. Finder is saying verifying Discord app. That's interesting. And it's stuck. Maybe we should run away and not touch any technology for a while. What do you think, Steve?
During construction. Well, that's only 3 months.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, really. That's weird. Discord. I'm stuck on a. Let me show you this.
Rick said he was listening to a podcast a couple days ago. They had to move off of Discord this week. They never got it to work.
Really?
But he can't remember the name of the podcast.
Oh, wow. So maybe it's not us. Okay.
We'd like to think that.
Yeah, really. I want to show you my screen. Extension deactivated. The Mimo call screen sharing extension is installed but not enabled. Retry. The heck? Are you doing that?
Yeah, I'm trying to get your screen.
I'm trying to get my screen. No, that's me. Don't touch anything. Stop it! Okay, now show my screen. Full screen. Discord's been stuck in this verifying Discord app forever. I can't open it.
This is the app itself, not the web version.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay, let me just make sure it's not my Mac being weird because things are slowing down. Oh, wow. Okay, Discord's just starting to try to open. Okay, I'm trying to open dictionary. Okay, we're stuck on verifying it again. Look at that. Well, it looks like maybe there's a problem with Discord. That is really unfortunate because I love the chat room. Well, we can probably keep the chat room going if we can get it to actually run. So you don't have it running on your Mac now, Steve?
I do now. After a second attempt, I was able to bring it up.
Okay. Switch me back to something normal. Let's see. There. So that red screen, that's what everybody's been looking at the whole time?
Not the whole time. It was about the past 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe, that Discord has not been working, at least as piped into Mimo. Mimo's not able to pick it up, even though I'm in it successfully.
That's really odd. I wonder what's going on.
So everyone else seems to be okay.
So you're chatting with them?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get in on the...
John successfully used it on the web.
Okay. I'm going to try to go in. How do you get... No, all I'm managing to get is down to the download. Open Discord. Okay. Are we boring you, Steve?
Yeah. Long day.
Yeah. You and me both. Okay, I don't want that. Okay, let's see. Oh, there I am. Discord app is an application download from the internet. Do you want to use it? Yes. Okay, so I'm in the chat room now. There.
I see you.
I'm in here.
Prove it.
I'm not in the live show. Listen. Ooh, wonder what happens if I do that. All right. Uh-oh, I'm in twice. Let me see if I can get my audio to work now over in... I'm really confusing it because I'm in the web app and I'm in...
So the web app, you probably got
Discord.
some weird name.
Maybe.
I only see you once as a moderator.
Yeah, I can't get... It's telling me I have 2 friends in NosillaCast.
Oh,
I don't want to see that. I want to get into... That is a weird window. Show my... Actually... Oh, there we go. Finally. No, I don't want to be in Titan embeds. There we go. Now I'm actually in here. Okay, I'm going to try to go back into live show. Listen.
There you are.
RTC
now
connected.
Talk.
I am talking and talking.
I don't see you. I see you, but I don't see your talk. You have no voice.
Yep, and my input is set correctly. So I have uninstalled and reinstalled, and it is not working.
And I heard a little crackle.
Yeah, I heard that too. Oh, well. Hopefully they'll get it back together.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. They're remodeling the live stream. Hopefully that'll get better. All right, guys. We will see you in 2 weeks. And... Oh, TJ says he's going to invite me. That would be good. By the way, did I tell you guys why it says Nosilla space cast? That's because that makes the icon say NC, which is the only way people with screen readers can tell which channel it is. If you use an icon, they can't see it. It erases it entirely.
Wow.
Doesn't say anything at all. Yeah. Sucks. Okay. We will see you guys in 2 weeks. Thank you, Sandy. Not unless we see you at MacStock. Yes. Maybe you guys can do that digital thing. Anyway, we better go before the house explodes or something. What do you think, Steve?
I think it's time. Good night, Gracie.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.